What schools won't tell you that they are missing an essential part in their education system, which is actually a need for us as human beings. Let's have a look what schools are focusing on. There is something really obvious. Schools, traditional schools, are focused on rationalism and on the left brain part. The education system is focused on giving children only data and informations. And actually, let's be honest, regular schools are obsessed with data and informations. And not actually in a healthy way, I would say. They are just giving a lot of data and informations to students, telling them that they have to learn it, or actually they have to memorize it, which is actually not learning, in a certain time, a certain amount of that data. And you know what? This is only being focused and getting children focused on one thing, which is the outer world. Schools were getting more and more standardized. It's like a mechanical system, but as we know, we are not robots. We are not mechanics. And school is missing that part that we are humans, that we have another part in us that needs to be fed, that needs to be nurtured and also developed. So when we have to continuously put children into this small container, which I call Matchbox, check my other video about that, which is called the school system, where children have to perform in a certain way for a certain time and memorize certain things, well, we have to deal with immense consequences, which is we might lose them. And nowadays we see millions of children starting with the age of 8, 9, 10 years who are already getting lost through this system because schools are missing the second part. So what schools won't tell you, that they are failing massively and missing our second part, which is the inner world. We need, every one of us needs tools, techniques and time to dwell in our inner world. And what do I mean by that? The inner world is an inner space. It's the connection. It's where I connect with myself, my inner world, my feelings, and also my desires, my intuition, which is my inner guidance for life. In this inner space, I can gain insights about myself, about my relationships, about my life, what I want to choose, what I want to have, what I no longer want to have in my life. And maybe you see now how important that is. So in this inner space, which I'm going to show you how to connect to shortly, in this inner space, I can feel what needs to be felt in this very moment. I can feel what is right for me and what feels wrong. And through feeling that, I can make better decisions where I want to direct my life, what I want to do and what I don't want to do anymore. So maybe you see how important that inner world and connection to our inner world is now. It's really necessary to live a healthy and happy life, fulfilling and healthy relationships, and also a fulfilling work. So now you know how important that is to not lose your children to the outer world. So when you want to protect your child from depression, getting lost in life, losing the meaning of life, and getting addicted, you can learn and help your child and also yourself to go into this inner world. And don't get me wrong, it's not either the outer world or the inner world. It's actually about creating a healthy relationship between the two and living life from the inside out, which is actually the healthiest way of living. I think we all, me including, we learned it the other way around, and we experienced how hard it is to direct our life, to feel good in ourselves with being focused on the outer world and having hard times to find out how we feel as adults, what our needs are. So I invite you to take a deep breath and do a little exercise with me, which is helping you and your child. And you can do it for yourself and you can do it with your child too. Maybe you want to lean onto a tree like me. My body loves it. I love it. Release your shoulders, your jaw, your knees, hips. Close your eyes and take a deep breath into your belly with the intention to connect with yourself, with your inner world. And there is immediately a connection. So don't worry if the mind is like telling you, oh, I don't feel anything. Just be aware, relax into your body, enjoy the breath into your belly, and be curious, maybe like a 2 or 3 year old, and just feel what's inside. And it doesn't matter what's inside, feel the energy which is there without having to name it. And maybe you're getting aware that this already is changing something in your awareness, in your body, how you feel. And you can tell yourself, I'm here, I'm feeling what is right now, right here. And stay in this connection before you're gonna open your eyes. And this is already helping you to connect the two quote-unquote worlds, the inner and the outer world. Be there with your child without the mobile phone, without the distraction of having a TV running or the radio or music, or maybe just some soft music. But practice. I invite you to practice just being, enjoying the sunset like I do at this moment. And I enjoy that you're watching, and I know that you're listening, and I appreciate that. And I enjoy the tree in my bike, feeling it, holding me, and this energy which is flowing through me, and I'm grateful for that. So the more we dwell in our inner space, the more gratitude we have, and the easier our life gets, because everything we desire is flowing to us more easily. And number 3 is asking questions like, how does my body feel in this moment? And this is actually quite hard for adults to describe it, so we can help children to get this awareness. What is actually happening inside of me, inside of myself? So we can ask daily, what am I aware of in my body right now? Which feeling is here right now? And if I can't name the feeling, I can just be aware of the energy which is there in this moment. And remember, feeling is healing. So the more we help our children to feel, and actually help ourselves to feel more, the more we heal. And you know, so many parents are reaching out to me asking for help because their children are feeling lonely and missing friends, or they are experiencing exclusion or bullying, which is extremely painful and can be traumatizing. And you know what? To prevent children from those things, we need to help children to develop a healthy and strong connection to the inner world, so that they can grow in a healthy manner, so that they can develop a connection with themselves. And this is actually the prerequisite for every connection and relationship in life. Because when I don't feel connected with myself, with my feelings, my inner world, I cannot connect with you. I cannot connect with anybody. And this is actually a reason why so many adults are having so many problems in relationships. And when we're not connected to ourselves, we are separate from ourselves. And that's the reason why we feel separate from other people and feeling lonely and sad and maybe getting depressed. So let's help the children. Let's prevent the children. And actually let's help ourselves to be more in this inner world, to be more connected with ourselves and with the child and with others, and create a more connected life, a more fulfilling, where we are feeling loved and connected. So if you want to help your child to feel more happy, connected, integrated, practice the connection part, practice the human being in your daily life. And don't worry, it doesn't need a lot of time. Just a few minutes, even 2 minutes can help you and your child to feel completely different and to gain this strength that we all need for a good life. I'm happy that you have tuned in, and I'm looking forward to see you soon. And if you're interested in this transformational group that I created for families, check out the link below. And yeah, see you again soon.